Travis with TCustomz Productionz, TCustomz.com. In this video, we're digging into one of my recent beat sessions, and I'm lifting some royalty-free samples and sounds for you to chop and reuse in your own production. Last month, I uploaded a beat making video for an instrumental entitled Concrete Jungle, where I was actually sampling myself. In the beginning of that video, I'm playing some very simple electric piano chords and also choir chords, and I later ended up chopping those chords up, those sounds, and resampling them, pitching them, remanipulating them, and creating the foundation for the instrumental. I'm often asked what virtual instruments and patches that I'm using in my beats, and I realize that not everyone has access to the same plugins. So what I decided to do was actually export these samples in WAV format, and that way you can import them into whatever workstation, software, device that you're using, sample them, manipulate audio however you prefer, and still have access to the sounds. I recently shot a video on how to play a sample as a virtual instrument, and that could be one method that you use to play these samples back and have more flexibility control over them. So I'll first just give you a preview snippet of each of the samples independently, the keys and the choir, so you know what you get access to in the download. And then this group track is my new sample sequence, so how I incorporated those samples, rechopped them, and layered them in the beat. So I took those simple chords and created a few different layers. I've got 2 keys and then 2 choir layers. So this was my foundation. Then I added a higher register, those higher register keys. And then I introduced some choir. And then added some choir. Some of the staccato chops are kind of subtle. So this is just one of infinite ways that you could take the sounds, remanipulate them, chop them up, layer them, add your own instrumentation, add different samples, whatever you want to do, whatever your process is. But I just wanted to make these available, although they're not necessarily super complex. They may help some of you who are limited on sound libraries, or some of you who can't necessarily play even basic chords. Give you a foundation of something you can start with, create a foundation, and then maybe find some other sounds that you can add and layer on top. The link to download both of these samples is in the description, and again, they are 100% royalty free. One request: if you're able to download the samples, if you enjoy the sounds, if you want more like this in the future, take a few seconds to let me know. Like the video and leave a comment, and that way I'll know definitively that I should upload more unreleased samples and unreleased sounds and different things that you can incorporate into your production in the future. If you make any beats using these samples that you want me to hear, feel free to tag me on social media. That's at TCustomz on Instagram or Twitter, or /TCustomz Productionz on Facebook. If you're new to the channel, feel free to check out all the other music production related content organized by playlist. Thanks for watching, and happy beat making.